I just found this woman today, and she's cracking me up. I didn't see all her videos, but this is the second one that just popped up. You know, when you watch one, the other ones start to show up. Her name is EJ Speaks. This lady. I don't know if you know her. She's hysterical. Anyway, I've only seen one other video, but this one, I had to see it. It's about like a post-pregnancy body. Anyhow, she's funny. It's one thing about humor. If you can make me laugh, that's what I need. I need constant humor because your life's a shit show. It's all we got. Anyway, I'm gonna stalk out her channel later. I don't know, YouTube did something to the analytics page. I don't know if it's only me that doesn't understand it or what, but I'm going to have to figure it out later. They had to change things again. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. First person here is Anonymous. Me and Jaden for the month of September. Me and Jaden for the month of September. Things look pretty good. You may be making a decision to let a lot of things go, and with that, the relationship starts to flow a little bit easier. Energy around the situation is kind, caring, sincere, loving. You got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Communication looks good. I think that it'll be a pretty decent month overall. Yeah, pretty decent. Beautiful one, general. Something may make you really happy around a work situation. That pleasant time around work. It also looks like you've got the Empress here, which is like love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful of that card if you don't want children right now. It also looks like you've got an old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You may be feeling very secure and stable around job or business, or you may be very happy with something around business. I don't know what it is, but it brings in cause for celebration. You've got the Wheel, some good luck coming in. There also may be opportunity to travel sometime before the end of the month. Jay, what's next for me and Brianna, the Aries? Communication looks like it begins to pick up, and you may be feeling successful, that divine timing is working in your favor, and negativity around the situation moves into the past. You'll probably be seeing her soon. Cynthia, is Chris my twin flame? Is Chris my twin flame? No, he's not. Talia, what are A's actions towards me? What are A's actions towards me? What are A's actions towards me? Well, he's no longer going to be holding himself back. He may come in and make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. A wish seems to come true around the situation, and you may feel like he's putting in a little bit more ambition, or he's showing a little bit more interest or effort or whatever it is, but it's positive. Karina, in general. Anxiety is moving into the past. Life seems to change for the better for you quickly and feels like life has come back into balance. Looks like romance could heat up. You may be deciding to leave things in the past that no longer serve you. If things have been stagnant around love, you may be making new choices. You got a Cancer that comes in, a Leo that comes in, also a Taurus. Happiness comes in when you make decisions, or when you make decisions in your best interest. And you're clear about those decisions. Life seems to move forward pretty quickly. You're also taking time for relaxation and self-care, and possibly a little road trip sometime this fall. Right? I mean, you can't leave the analytics alone. Now I have no idea what I'm looking at. They're always doing something. You're right. Davey, will I get the position that I interviewed for today? Yeah, you could get that, yeah. Yeah, I think you will get it. How'd you feel about it? Good? Seems like it went really well. Davey, journal for this month. Well, you're being guided by the divine. You've got happiness that comes out over your life this month. You got a lot of energy here. You got a Leo, a Taurus, and a Scorpio. You're feeling prepared for life to move forward. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Fire sign shows up, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. No longer feeling burdened or weighed down by the weight of the world, but you're also not standing for like negativities moving into the past. You feel like something's bringing you down, you'll move away from it. You do have a new job opportunity coming in. You also have a soulmate connection that may be moving to the next level, or maybe kind of taking off this month. Committed relationship can enter this month, and you got some good karma coming back to you. Somebody from your past may be around as well with the Six of Cups. Could be a pretty hectic month. It's all good though. Daily love for this month. Well, communication should pick up between you and the fire sign. I don't know where you guys are at, but communication could come in out of the blue with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. A disappointment moves into the past. You got a committed relationship on the horizon. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Looks like you're going to have options this month. But before the end of the month, or before, I don't know, in the near future, you could be getting into a serious, stable, committed relationship. You're moving on to greener pastures, and you're not standing for things that no longer serve you. You have the world at your feet. You got a Scorpio here. You have a Leo here. You have a Libra too coming in. I don't know if you got one around you right now, or if that's a new person. You're calling the shots. You may be sometimes feeling a little bit indecisive this month about what to do. Listen to your gut, because you're being guided by the divine. So just trust that things are going to fall into place. Explore your options as they come in. You don't have to make any commitments right now. Cynthia, general until the end of September. Could have a new job or business opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. It also looks like things could move forward pretty quickly around work or business or finances. Eight of Cups, you may have made a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. Five of Pentacles in reverse, you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something. You should be feeling stable and secure around work, and you're being guided by the divine. I think this is the month about, taking care of yourself and focusing on your needs. That's what it seems like you're doing. You're not holding yourself back. You're taking care of yourself. You may be working a lot and saving money. It seems like it's a pretty positive month as far as taking care of things that you need for yourself. Rihanna, reading for the weekend. Got the Six of Wands and the Nine of Wands. You should feel relieved and successful around a certain situation this weekend. You may have a couple of different people that may be interested in spending time together. An Aquarius, also a Capricorn. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. No longer holding yourself back, a Libra comes in. It could be a busy weekend. Two of Cups. If you're in a relationship, great, things look good. If you're not, there could be potential. Somebody could come in that's potential commitment material. And it could happen this weekend. It's like a busy weekend for you. Brianna, reading on tomorrow. Things change for the better quickly tomorrow. You got choices that are presented to you. You may be feeling a little bit burdened or stressed, but that seems to dissipate pretty quickly. Got a Virgo around, cause for celebration comes in, and money's coming in. Tomorrow should be a good day. Virgo moon, career reading in general. Career reading in general. Around your career, you should have choices. There may be a new creative project or creative business idea that you come up with that you could be working on. The hard work you put into your career is coming back to you. A wish comes true. You're being guided by the divine. Laying down the law, sticking up for yourself, or setting boundaries around work is also suggested. But work and career looks good. Let's see, general. Eight of Wands. Things should be changing for the better for you quickly. Page of Pentacles. There could be a new side hustle or a side business that you may be coming up with that could be quite profitable. A disappointment moves into the past. You're feeling prepared. You got the Magician. The ability to manifest new opportunities. The fire sign enters of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. There's also opportunity for travel before the end of the year. You could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Could be for business, could be for pleasure, whatever it is, it's positive though. Brianna, general. You're stepping into your own strength. The hard work that you put into something business, school, work related, it comes back to you. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan makes you feel relief and releases the burden around you. Your perseverance pays off. Romance heats up. If you're not with anyone, you have new energy coming in. In Aries, a Libra, negativity moves into the past. If you are with someone, you could have good karma coming back to your current relationship. You've got money coming in. Monet, love reading. Love reading. Well, you got the love cup here full. First card. Things could be heating up and moving forward pretty quickly with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. If you're not with anyone right now, air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. There's success around that situation. There's happiness around it too if you decide to move forward with it. And passion. If you are already with someone, you have a wish around your current relationship. You may be dealing with a little bit of sharp energy, but it moves into the past pretty quickly. Passion comes in, the sun comes out, and success comes into your current relationship. If you're not with anyone, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Lydia, we keep seeing each other. AR work, Michael, the Libra, but we don't speak. Will he talk to me? Will he talk to me? He will. Communication's coming in. Within the next couple of weeks, you should be talking again. He's a jerk. He really is. And you guys are going to be talking together soon. Or communication picks up soon. New soul. Can anything serious come of messaging G back? No, I don't see like a committed relationship. If that's what you mean, no, I don't see that. Karina, what will happen with me and Jay, the Scorpio? You may feel like this person just doesn't put in enough effort. And communication seems to be sort of slow. You might feel like they hold back. Well, the way that it's going right now, this is probably pretty much as good as it's going to get. If you're satisfied with the way things are, and the cards sort of indicate that you're not, it's like you could be feeling hurt, you might be feeling argumentative, and there could be sharp energy around the situation. I would keep your options open, because it just doesn't look like he puts in enough effort. He seems to always be sort of stuck, and it always seems to leave you feeling like you're waiting on something, and that like it never comes, it never really takes off. It's always 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Georgia, for the rest of the week. Well, things seem to change for the better for you quickly. You're feeling much less burdened by the weight of the world, and something should happen that makes you feel very happy with the Sun card. Could be that you're starting a new journey, stepping into your own strength. Money may be coming in, and anxiety is moving into the past. You may also be feeling successful and well-balanced. It should be a good week. Mel, finally met the water sign, Scorpio, that's been coming up in my readings. Love reading between him and I. Oh, great. Let's see. Looks pretty good. It looks like being guided by the divine, things could move forward pretty quickly. It looks like he may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you get a new journey here on the horizon. Two of Wands, you both look like you're ready. You both look like you're ready to move forward and not backwards. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Pause for celebration comes in. It looks like a good opportunity. Listen to your intuition, High Priestess. Looks like a good situation. Good luck. Virgo, how will I do as a child protective specialist? I think you'll do great. That's got to be a tough job, but I think you'll do great. Love messages. Got success coming in around love. Success comes in around love when you move away from something that you feel is either disappointing or negative. Then you could have things could fall into place. Oh, excuse me. Let me just spit all over everything. Things could fall into place pretty easy. If you're not in a committed relationship, there's one on the horizon, and it could be with a Capricorn. If you are with someone, communication should pick up, but you may have to let go of that little bit of negativity, whatever it is. Yeah, you're no longer holding yourself back. No longer holding yourself back brings in a full cup of love. Things move forward. Slow and steady wins the race. Love is coming in slow and steady. If you're with someone, building a relationship on solid ground, slow and steady. If you're not with anyone, someone new comes in, but you build the relationship slow and steady. It's not like a whirlwind romance, which I think is sometimes better anyway. Simran, general for tomorrow. Not a bad day. You may be feeling like you're moving forward towards greener pastures. You may be feeling like you figure out the solution to a problem. It's right in front of you. By the end of the day, you should figure out what that is. You may be working on a creative project of some sort. Happiness comes out, or something may happen that makes you happy or relieved. And you got a little bit of good luck coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. You may even have time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Tomorrow should be a pretty good day. Emin, am I going to get the compensation amount that I want for my current workplace? And I'm going to stay for long term with them. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think you will, yeah. I think you will. 70% chance, yes. Five of Pentacles is in reverse. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or getting money that makes you feel relieved. I think you'll get what you want from them. Mel, who's the better fit, M or P? Okay. M. P. I think M is. M is comes up as stronger, a little bit more sincere, and a little bit more stable. The other person doesn't look like a bad person. They seem like an okay fit, but M looks like a little bit better of a fit. Simran, what does the Scorpio currently think and feel about me? Scorpio thinks that you're intelligent. They may have a little sharp energy. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if you had words with them recently. Either way, it doesn't matter. They think that you're hardworking, sincere, grounded, stable, but slow and steady wins the race with you. You don't jump right into anything, or you need to feel stable first. They also may think that you have a passionate personality, and I don't know what the sharp energy is, but there's a little sharp energy there. Cinnamon, what's happening this weekend? Rest, relaxation, and self-care. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries. Anxiety moves into the past. Cause for celebration comes in with a soulmate connection. Being at the right place at the right time could bring in a new connection, maybe a Capricorn. Esha, how did Nathan feel about me today? Thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, intelligent. Maybe a little bit undecided, maybe doesn't really know. They may think that you hold yourself back a little bit, but overall, I think they felt pretty good about you with the Queen of Cups. Mountain. Will the current employer I work for be terminating employees who decline vaccination? Man, this is a real shit show with this, right? Let's see. Will the current employer be terminating people that decline vaccination? No, you know what I think that they might do? I think that if somebody doesn't want to take it for whatever reason, I think they may require them to get frequent testing. Like, I don't know, weekly testing or monthly testing or whatever it is. I don't think that they're going to terminate anyone. I don't know if they can just yet. I don't know. I mean, this is a crazy situation that we're in. Yeah, I think they may require, like, sporadic testing. Almost reminds me of, like, how they do random drug tests. I was flipping through the channels. I was flipping through the channels, and I didn't stop on it, so I didn't see the answer. But they were asking, people were asking doctors questions. And it was a kid. He was like, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9. And his question was, if I have to be tested regularly for school, and I keep coming up negative, why do I still have to wear a mask? And I was like, oh, that's a damn good question. I don't know what the answer was because I just can't watch it. I just got to keep going. But I was like, oh, that's pretty good. I didn't think of that. Simran, will I inherit Scorpio's money and property, or is it going to be given to the Aquarius or the Pisces? Okay, let's see. Will I inherit the Scorpio's money and property? You're going to inherit something. I don't think you're going to get the whole thing. I would say that it's probably going to be divided in some kind of way. I think that you do pretty well, though. I got to say that. I just don't think that you're going to get the entire thing. Mountain, will I be approved for home duty station if I apply for it? I think you could get that, yeah. Yeah, I would try for it, definitely, if it's something that you want. Yeah, I know, that's the thing. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know, like, with schools, certain vaccines are mandatory. And I never questioned those. I mean, Avery's got them all. I never questioned them. Everybody that I know has gotten them and never had a problem with it or never questioned it. I know that some people like want to space them out a little bit more or give them over a longer period of time. I think I'm okay with that too. But I don't know. This is just... Oh, God, Lita. God. And what did they have to say to her about that? Is she all right? Yeah, that right. That should improve. And see, that's the thing. It's like you can't prove that that caused it. That's what bothers me. Weird things are happening, but you can't prove it. Something really crazy happened to somebody that I know. I don't want to say too much on the internet, but it was really bad. And it's not like this is someone who I know who lives like not far from here, like, and you, there's no way to say that that caused it, but it's really fucked up. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. It's crazy. Then I heard some other kind of crazy shit where they were like, I don't know, there was like people saying that, well, if you decide not to get it, then you shouldn't be treated. Like if you get sick, you shouldn't be treated. But not even if you get sick with that. If you get sick with anything, they shouldn't let you in the hospital. What kind of crap is this? Ugh. Nanny, any new love coming towards me? Yes, things change for you right out of the clear blue sky for the better quickly, and you're prepared for it. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You've got a new beginning on the horizon. You also have an Aries coming in. No, you can't sue them. Yeah, I know. I know. Well, that's why I'm saying, like, the whole thing is crazy. And somebody said this to me. They give it away for free, right? But then if you have cancer, they don't give that stuff away for free. You got to pay for that. You know what I mean? Like, why? How did it? What the hell happened? It's crazy. It's crazy. Lydia, how is Oscar the Sagittarius feeling towards me? Well, he seems to have high hopes for you and him. What's been going on between the two of you? He's looking for a new beginning. He's feeling like you're kind, caring, sincere, stable, attractive, happy. He's looking for a successful relationship, this guy. Here's the Sagittarius. He feels like you and him have a nice connection, and I think he wants things to move forward. I don't know how you feel about him. I don't remember. I mean, I think that he does want things to move forward. I think he told you that, right? He seems to be pretty into it. Simran, when will I move to Ottawa for my master's? When will I move to Ottawa for my master's? Okay, I don't know how much, I don't know like how soon you're going to be done with what you're doing, but the Five of Hearts comes up, which I would say could be next spring. If it's not next spring, like you're not ready at that point, then it could be the spring after, probably May. Mountain, that's what my doctor said when I went and I asked, she was like, what are your concerns? And I said what my concerns were, and she said that basically, she said that the risks were very low. Like, that's what she said. She said that, like, blood clots and that kind of stuff, she said the risk of developing that is very low. And she said, like, it's a higher risk if you were to take birth control. And like I said to her, I go, that's why I've never been on birth control, because I don't take extra if I don't need to. I'm just not that kind of person. I've never, like if I don't need to take a Tylenol for cramps or for a headache, I don't take it. I got to be really like, really down to take it. So that's just how I've always been. So that's why this is like really strange to me. And that's exactly how I feel. I feel like we don't know what the long-term effects are. Now, my friend's sister, I keep saying, is she's a doctor, and she was saying that in everyone that she had seen, no, not really anything happened with the Pfizer one. But my friend wants the J one. She has to get it. She's a school teacher, which I don't understand why, if she's teaching online, she has to get it, but she has to. Why? You're not even fucking in the building. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, like, why don't they just, like, kill you if you don't get vaccinated? They'll just kill you, because you don't deserve to eat or breathe. What the hell? It's a drug. That I think is a drug, that I word. Which they say is kicking it out. But I don't know, you hear mixed things. See, this is why I feel like we need the facts without all the other bullshit. We just need the facts. And I don't think we're getting that from anyone. And that's what's upsetting. That's what's the most upsetting, I think. And I think that's why so many people are skeptical. Because intuitively, a lot of people are picking up that something isn't right. And no, you don't know what it is. You just know something's not right. Simran, JT's thoughts and feelings and intentions towards me. JT's thoughts and feelings and intentions towards me. This person seems to think that you're kind-hearted and sincere. They think that you're hardworking. They think that you're fun to be around. I would say the communication could continue, or this person may reach out to you at some point. I don't see them having anything else really planned right now. They're kind of lazy, or they're kind of like lack a little bit of perseverance. Simran, RT's thoughts and feelings and intentions towards me. RT's feelings, thoughts, and intentions towards me. They seem to think that you're intelligent, smart, kind, caring, sincere, and King of Cups. That you're passionate, creative. I don't think that they have any special intentions. I think that they think that you're a happy person, that you're fun to be around, but I don't see them intending to do anything. If this is someone that you talk to frequently, you'll probably continue to speak to them. But they're not, they don't have anything, they're not intending to do anything out of the ordinary. Victoria, hey, what is the rest of September and October going to be like? Pretty good. An old wound or disappointment moves into the past. You got a Virgo that comes in that may be of significance that you meet through divine timing. Page of Pentacles, you could have a side hustle or a side business or something that either you just come up with or all of a sudden takes off. Five of Cups in reverse. Negativity is moving into the past. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. The Star, you have a wish that comes true. You have some money coming in. You're also no longer feeling stuck, but you're feeling as if life is starting to move forward. You could also be putting time and effort into a creative project. It looks like a pretty good fall for you. You also have some new energy coming in around you, even if they're just friends. There's an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. There is a Sagittarius. There's a Cancer, and there's a Gemini. Crystal. Well, I like the new job that my friend the Sagittarius is trying to hook me up with, and if so, when will I start? I think you're going to like it. I think it's going to be a good opportunity as well. And I think that you could start probably sometime in early October. Elizabeth, what does the Aquarius want with me? He's married. What does the Aquarius want with me? He's married. He may be looking, yeah, he may not be thrilled there with that marriage. It's like he's walking away from it. 8 of Cups in reverse, I always kind of look at it like he's backing away slowly. It's not like he's packing his bags and leaving, but he's trying to like kind of slither his way out. Yeah. Anyhow, it does look like he may be looking for romance, and there you may have to have patience with him. I don't know how you feel about him. You may think that he's a snake. But anyhow, what does Carlos ex Scorpio want with me? Oh, could be the retrograde. Yeah. Somebody from your past comes back. He may be disappointed or heartbroken recently, and that's why he's coming back. He's looking to reconnect. He may be unsuccessful. I don't know how you feel, but he may be unsuccessful. It's going to be your choice, though, as to whether or not you guys reconnect. Listen to your intuition. Whatever your intuition says, I would say go with. You know what? The effects on the third eye with everything. You know, I find it very interesting that the doctors, I don't remember when I was a kid. I mean, I'm going to say 99% sure that I didn't take this. But the doctors prescribe vitamins now with fluoride in it. For what purpose? I don't pick them up. If they prescribe them, I don't go and get them. I'm not giving that to her. She doesn't need that. First of all, these teeth that she has now are perfect, and they're going to fall out anyway. So what's the fluoride? To calcify the pineal gland? That's what it's going to do. And you know what? I just get so upside down. I got to tell you guys this. I have been making my own deodorant for probably like 15 years. And it's basically baking soda, coconut oil, and baking powder. I think that's it. Every once in a while, I'll put a couple of drops of like lemon essential oil. Well, anyhow, I saw a dermatologist on YouTube today talk about how aluminum is not bad for you. Aluminum doesn't cause cancer. Baking soda changes the pH underneath your armpits. You shouldn't be, and I'm like, every fucking thing. It's like they tell you to go right, then they tell you to go left. They tell you to go right, then they tell you to go left. Everything, I feel is like, I feel like someone has taken my life and everything that I have believed and just turned it upside down. I mean, what the hell? So now I'm like, am I not going to make my own deodorant anymore? I mean, what the fuck? I mean, she's right. I mean, I do sometimes get irritated from it. But is that the end of the world? A little irritation under the pit? I don't think so. I don't know. I feel like everything is backwards. Yeah, it's just, it's crazy. Victoria, any issues with travel to and from Florida at the end of September? No, I don't think so. I would just make sure that you allow yourself plenty of time because Mercury will be retrograde. But otherwise, it doesn't look like you have any issues. Oh, there, that's what you said. It'll be retrograde. Yeah. I don't think you'll have any trouble. Just make sure that you leave yourself enough time so that you're not find yourself rushing. Jay, how did the Taurus feel when she saw me at work tonight? Oh, she was happy to see you. She felt like it was a new beginning, felt like she was at the right place at the right time, thinks that you're attractive, feels like you're hardworking, you're unique, and you're intriguing. She said not to use any essential oil. No essential oil under the armpit. Well, I accidentally once put essential oil under the armpit without anything else, and that was really bad. It burnt like hell. But she said not to use essential oils. Basically, she said go out and buy regular deodorant. That's pretty much what she said. And she said that if you don't like it, you can put it on at night and wipe it off in the morning. She said that the way it works is that the aluminum gets into, so this is where I'm saying, how can that be good for us? She says it gets into the ducts or whatever, and then it crystallizes, and that's where it stops the perspiration. Now, this is what I'm saying. If your body is supposed to be perspiring, are we supposed to shut that down? I don't think so. Like, if you're supposed to sweat, that's the way your body cools itself. So why do we not want to sweat? Like, that's what, like, how could that be good for you? It's like holding in your piss. I mean, that's how I see it. But what the hell do I know? I'm not a doctor. Yeah, I think sandalwood smells great. I like cedarwood too. I like all that woodsy stuff. Like the woodsy smells that most people don't like. It's D. Did Courtney tell my secret? Did Courtney tell my secret? I think she did. She at least told one person. 70% chance, yes, she told someone. It's D. Bob's current energy towards me. Energy is good. It's positive, it's successful, it's moving forward, and it's strong and fair, well balanced. Well, they were talking about she was talking about natural deodorants, and she said that most of them have baking soda in it, so that's why she doesn't suggest them. I've been making this deodorant, I'm not kidding, for like 15 years. And it costs nothing to make. Like, you can get a thing of like organic baking soda, it will last forever. Now, what do I do? I don't know. Now, I got another decision I gotta make. Shantae, General. Okay, things are moving forward for you. Slow and steady wins the race. Now, if you're in a relationship, fine, things look good. If you're not with anyone, you have a new romance picking up. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Comes in out of the clear blue sky with long-term potential. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. I would say it could be a Capricorn that comes in if you're not with anyone. You also have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Lay down the law, set up boundaries, because that will serve you well. Got growth, change, and transformation coming to your life, and you're prepared for it. You may be going back to school, learning a new area of study. You may run into an old friend or someone you haven't seen in quite some time. Money comes in. I used to use, what was the brand? Shit. Maybe it was Jason's. Can't remember. Oh, and then you know what else she said? Her name is Dr. Dre. You can look it up if you care. I can't remember. Something about washing your armpits with benzoyl peroxide. There was a name. She showed the name of the stuff. Pan something. Pan oxide or so. I don't know. Anyway, Dr. Dre was the woman's name. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Panoxyl. That's it. She said if you wash your armpits with that, it should help eliminate BO. I have to run to the bathroom, but I hear her. I don't want to disturb her, so I'm going to try to hold it a little bit longer. Malapali, how will he celebrate my birthday with me? He doesn't have anything planned. You're going to have to plan something and invite him. It doesn't, I don't know if he knows that it's your birthday, but it looks like if you wait for him, you're going to be disappointed or you're going to get mad at him. And there's a little sharp energy around the situation. And there's some distance there. I would plan something and then invite him. Otherwise, you might feel disappointed. Lola, what is Paula's intention to trying to move in with my mother? I told my mom that I don't trust that woman. Well, it may be for financial reasons. She may be struggling financially. Who is this woman? Like a friend or something? Thing is that once she moves in, it's going to be very hard to get her out. And there's negativity around the situation. I would try to go against that. I would try. Once she moves in, it's going to be very hard to get her out. You can't just throw her out in the street. What are you going to do with her? That happened to me once. And I'm really surprised at myself, but I had no other choice. I had to say no. I mean, you see how big this place is. Where was I going to put this woman? And she died not that much longer after. And I wouldn't have known. I would have come home and found her dead. That's what would have happened. It would have been, yeah. It would have been a really, really bad situation. Yeah, I would try to, once she moves in, what are you going to do with her? Maybe for money reasons. Financially, she may be struggling. Mini me, what are the Aries' current feelings towards me? What are the Aries' current feelings towards me? Aries seems to think that you're kind, caring, sincere, you don't hold yourself back, you're happy, you're interesting, and you're intelligent, but you might be feeling disappointed in them. You may feel like that they're stuck and that they don't move forward fast enough. Adonis, read about my possible future when it comes to my third college class. Will I pass the semester? I'm currently failing that class. Okay, let's see. Will I pass the semester? I think you will. I would go to the teacher and express your concerns and see if they can help you, because like I always talk about, my friend is a professor and they don't want to fail kids. They'll do whatever they can as long as the kid is making an attempt, and like the teachers are usually willing to give extra time and help so that you'll get it, so that you'll pass, rather than making you struggle and then not pass. The only time that she feels like she can't help someone is if they're really not getting it. Like if you're not getting it, like she'll say, she's like, at this point, if they can't do simple math, they're never going to do what we're doing, and then that's it. Then they got to choose a new career opportunity. But this, I think that you can get some help from this teacher, and I think you'll be fine. Miriam, what are M's current feelings for me? What are M's current feelings for me? Thinks that you're successful, kind-hearted, sincere, has a lot of respect for you, thinks that you're unique, well-balanced, highly intelligent, and attractive. Empress. All right, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Matt Prussian. Am I going to be able to stand taking care of Randy until he dies? Let's see. Yeah. You know what? It's not always going to be this bad. Yeah, you'll do it. You'll handle it. I don't know why something shifts. I think that also as he ages, something shifts, and it's not always going to be this stressful. Will. How did Desiree feel about me last night? She felt good. Good. She feels like you're strong, attractive, feels like it's a new beginning, or there's a lot of potential. Thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, stable, interesting. May feel like the two of you have a nice connection as well. Greatness. J. What gets me a full-time driving position over the people with higher seniority than me? Well, I mean, do you know how many people want to be drivers? Because some people may not want, and some people may be very happy doing whatever it is that they're doing, and they may not want to be out on the road. But it also looks like your work ethic. your work ethic, you're reliable. I don't think that, you know, they may have people that are working there for a million years, but they just might not be that reliable, or they may not be that conscientious. I think a lot more goes into it than just seniority, especially with something like that, because, you know, there's a lot of risks with driving. And not only that, but like, there, I mean, think about it, like, you're transporting a lot of stuff, right? And you have to be responsible for a lot of stuff. I don't know. I think that there's a lot more that's going to go into it than just people that have been there. Sometimes people that have been there for a really long time are complacent, and they're not the best choice. Let's see what happens. Finances for T. Yvette. Well, you feel you got some good stuff happening. So it's like this Eight of Pentacles. It's like going back to school, learning a new area of study, or it could be working a lot or putting in extra time. That brings in extra money. If you're feeling prepared to work hard, growth, change, and transformation comes in around new business opportunities or stable business partnerships. Things should be moving forward around finances quickly with a new journey. I don't know, it could be a side hustle of some type. The solution is in front of you. You haven't seen it yet, but you'll figure it out. And you got another way of bringing in extra money. When the Four of Cups shows up for something like that, I always think of it as like it's something that I do anyway, and now I'm going to make money at it. Like, I don't know, babysitting dogs, walking dogs, whatever. Grocery shopping for people, whatever it is. You know, driving, you know, caretaking. You know, like it may be something that is like doesn't take a lot of time, but pays really well, that brings in extra cash. Greatness. What will Ron D. Brown's reaction be when he finds out that it's extra IG account and I'm the one who has a crush on him? Not sure if he's taken. Would he be interested at all? Okay, wait a second. What will Rodney Brown's reaction be when he finds out that is my extra IG account and then I'm the one who has a crush on him? So you pose to be somebody else, and now you want to let him know that it's you. Long distance. It's deceptive. Who they were, and then told you that they had a crush on you and wanted to be in a situation long distance. I would become friends with him as you, not as a foreign fake person. It's very deceptive. I mean, I would feel very deceived, and I would also feel very betrayed by somebody that did that. Especially if you're building a relationship. It's like catfishing someone. I can't tell you to do that. I can't tell you to do that. I also don't have a lot of faith in long distance stuff, especially for two people that have never been together before. My suggestion would be to develop a friendship with him as who you are and not as the fake person, because it's very deceitful. And then see how you feel about it. Listen to your intuition. I don't think coming out as a phony person is a way to start a relationship. I think that it's deceitful. Yeah, I don't think he'll go for it. I think he's going to feel deceived or catfished. Love Tulip, General. Okay, you've got moving forward towards greener pastures around money and business. Three of Pentacles could be developing serious business partnerships that are grounded and stable. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You also may have a little bit of travel that could come in. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. You might be making a decision to walk away from something that no longer serves you. You've got a new business opportunity on the horizon, and the solution to a problem is in front of you. And you're not seeing it, but by the end of the month you should figure it out. I don't know what it is. It also looks like you've got balance that comes back into your life, and you may be feeling a little bit better compensated or better respected around work. Greatness, pretty much he added me on, he followed me, no pics on the account. He is on the real one too. There's no photos on the account, no catfish, it's only my real Facebook. He's on my real face. I don't think he's going to be interested if you show him that you were not, that you're the person that he didn't think. Like, I think he's going to feel deceived. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like it's deceptive. Like, put yourself in his shoes. Even if there's no pictures, and there had to be something going on for him to add you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did he add you? You weren't talking to him. There was nothing. I think it's deceptive, and I think that it's not a great way to start a relationship by being deceptive. Like, here you've been following this fake account or talking to me under a phony thing, and now I'm going to tell you it's me. I think that's sketchy. I mean, the cards indicate he's going to be deceived. That's the thing. I mean, wouldn't you be deceived? I would feel deceived. I mean, the internet's sketchy enough. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that he's not interested, or that he wouldn't be interested if it was you. I'm saying that if you're talking to him through a phony profile and pretending that you're somebody else, do you know what I'm saying? Like, then that's, if you're not doing that and he's just following a random, like, what's he following then? Do you know what I mean? Like, just a page that has nothing on it? I would have to think that you guys are talking, otherwise what is he following? There's not really anything to follow. Rosalie, finances for the rest of September. Slow and steady wins the race, but by the time we get to the middle, or like maybe the third week of September, things pick up. It's like 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, feeling like you're a little bit more grounded and feeling a little bit more stable. Making a decision to either be better with money or to put money aside for something. And then you got money coming in. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. The hard work you put in is coming back to you. I pulled the cards and I said it shows deception. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I mean, I don't understand. Why would you contact him on a phony page if there are no pictures and there's no communication? What's the point of the page? Like, I don't understand what the point of the page is. The devil is deception. That's what showed up. If you want to tell him that that's you and you want to approach him from the phony page, then go ahead and see what happens. But I can't tell you. I mean, it looks sketchy, and that's what he sees. Like, why would you be contacting me from a phony page? We're already connected through a real page. You don't feel that way? You don't see that? If you contact him from the real account as who you are, I think you have a better chance. I think the distance is going to be an issue. I think the distance is going to be an issue. If you connect, if you contact him for as you who you are, you let him know that you're interested. He may say something like, well, we live far apart, it's, you know, there's distance here. You might feel like not really much is going to move forward. The Magician's in reverse, the Ten of Cups is in reverse. You may feel like things are a little bit out of balance, but you have a better chance. The phony page or the old page, to me, that's deceitful. I don't know what the purpose of it is. The way that it read to me, it sounded like you were having a conversation with him from another account that he didn't know was you, and then you were going to tell him that that's you. Like, that's the way that it sounded to me. That's deceitful. For him, if you were to talk to him as who you are and approach him, I think he may say that the distance is an issue. Depends on how far the distance is, or how often you plan on seeing each other, or what the situation was beforehand. I, in general, don't have a lot of faith in long-distance relationships unless the people were together before the distance happened. If it's like starting a new relationship that has a large distance, I don't really think that that's going to last, but I don't think that he's going to be, I think that's what he's going to tell you, that we're never going to see each other. So what kind of a relationship is it going to be? We're just going to talk. And I think that may make you feel like you need to turn your back and walk away. Or he may pull his energy back. Because it feels like you wind up getting disappointed. But I would definitely not do it from the phony account. I would do it from your personal account. If it's close enough where you would be able to see each other here and there, then maybe, but it still looks like he's going to use that as an excuse. Yeah, it's like you almost wind up feeling sort of disappointed. But it's not like he's disappointed, or the disappointment doesn't come in around you as a person. It comes in around the circumstances. Fool is in reverse. There's more that will be revealed around this situation if you have the conversation. And the Tower is in reverse, which is kind of like a mini Tower moment. It's not terrible. But you might feel, yeah, I don't know. I think you're going to be disappointed. If you want to do it, go for it. You got nothing to lose. See what he says. Well, Anthony, you know what I think? I think that I don't know if you ever heard me tell this story. I had a very good friend of mine who was living with somebody for, I don't know how long they were together. Maybe they were together 4 or 5 years. And they were living in New Jersey. And he was a massage therapist, and he wanted to go out to Colorado. He would be living with his brother so that he could take some kind of a course out there. The course was 1.5 years long. Now, they had breaks, so he was able to come home, and she was able to go there and visit him. But they were not living together for that whole time, the 1.5 years. And their relationship was fine. He finished the course. He came back. They wound up getting married a couple of years later, and they're still together today. But they already had the relationship. They were already living together. Like, they already knew, like, he already knew that she was a slob and he liked to cook. They already lived together. They already had that relationship. Starting a relationship with somebody who you're not with, like, you don't get to know someone. You don't get to know someone until you spend a lot of time with them, until you, like, travel with them and live with them and see how, the way they treat the waitress at the diner, and the way that they make the bed in the morning, if they make the bed in the morning. I don't. I know that's bad, but I don't. I feel like the dog is in it all the time. Why bother, right? But that's lazy. But you don't know, when you don't live with someone and it's a far distance like that, you don't get to know who they are. You get to know what you see on the screen. That's it. That's as much as you know. You don't know if they have bad hygiene. You don't know if they're up all night and you like to sleep go to bed early. You don't have a rhythm because you don't really know them. And I feel like those relationships can last a really long time because you don't know one another and there's not a lot of fighting, but you also don't really know one another. And not even to get into the fact that there could be other people involved and you would never know. That's a whole other situation. But where's it going to go? Like I mean, especially if it's like a far distance, it's not easy to get somebody to get up and change their whole life and move, especially for somebody else, right? So that's an issue. Yeah, so that's why I feel like those relationships are kind of doomed to this to begin with, or they're never. It's like you're almost in love with somebody who you don't even know. It's like the idea that you have in your head, because physically you've never been together. And in real life, we want to be physical with people, right? We don't want them to be far away. So it's like, and it can be very disappointing, because then also, like, we sort of paint the picture of who we think they are, but it's not who they really are. It's kind of like when you're infatuated with someone. Like, you have an idea in your head of what this person is, but they don't ever live up to that potential. However, like I said, if you're in an established relationship and you need to go your separate ways for whatever, I think that can work. I just think that, like, in meeting someone online and they're far away, I just feel like it's destined to not work. So why even go there? Anyhow. Red, money for the rest of the year. Money for the rest of the year. I mean, it looks pretty good. You got the Fool here, a new journey. It also looks like you've got negativity around finances moving into the past. The Nine of Wands, which is like feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, or you could breathe a sigh of relief around finances. Ten of Pentacles, you got some money coming in. Ace of Wands, you're feeling passionately. I think between now and the end of the year, money should be fine. Not to say that you can't have a rough week or a rough month, but I think overall you do okay. Red, should I let Chris's business proposal go? Yeah, I don't know what it is, but yeah, 70% chance yes. Two of Swords is in reverse, I would say. Yeah. Go back up to the top. Victoria General. I didn't do this one, did I? Or did I? Maybe I did do it. No, I didn't. Let me do Victoria for General. The hard work that you put into school, business, work, whatever you do all day comes back to you. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. Got some money coming in, and somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like you could be feeling stable around work and business. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. And you may be walking away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. I'm starting to feel hunger pangs, and my window of time does not start. I can't eat again shit until tomorrow, like 1. Sometimes I'll eat at 12. I got another 12 hours. Well, I'll go to sleep and forget about it. Damn it. Sarah, New York. Good things coming for me from now until the rest of the year. Life changes for the better for you quickly. A disappointment moves into the past, and you may run into somebody from your past that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. It also looks like you may have some more money coming in. You could be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Six of Cups. Six of Wands. Success comes in around business, school, work, whatever you do all day. It should be a pretty decent rest of the year, especially around work and finances. You may be feeling very ambitious. You could be deciding to go back to school or learning something new, whatever it is. And you may be feeling very stable around money. Mountain, I feel the same way about the birth control. Like, how is faking my body into thinking it's pregnant a good thing? Which, yeah, I know, it just never sat right with me. And recently, a friend of mine who had an IUD put in had something horrific happen to it. Part of it broke off or some kind of nonsense. I don't know. I know that people do these things every day and they have very little side effects, or they really don't have any problems. But I feel like if you can avoid it, or if you can avoid anything, or avoid it, right? And although I could be somewhat of a hypocrite, because when I was younger, I used to take all those like diet things, you know, what do you call them, like Stacker, whatever they were. They pulled them off the market because people were dying from them. But I didn't have a problem taking that. But that was when I was really young. You know, like, I feel like when you're young, you do stupid shit. I wouldn't take that stuff now. A Kang show, love. Well, you got a relationship that's coming in. I don't know how soon, because I'm not seeing the commitment come in, but the next relationship should be well balanced, and you should feel like you get out of it what you put into it. You're prepared for it, and it may be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It comes in out of the blue when you least expect it, if you're not with anyone right now, but I don't know how soon it's going to happen. But Six of Pentacles relationship, I think, is worth waiting for, so... who here haven't I gotten to? Justin, I haven't answered for. I don't see the question yet. There we go. Love. All right, what's going on with Justin for love? Well, you got the Two of Cups here, which is a committed relationship. If you're in one, great, things look good. If you're not, you got a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also could be a long-term commitment around that new situation if you're not with anyone right now. At the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and the sun is coming out around you, which means happiness is coming to your love life. Now, you may need to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you in order for this new person to come in with the Eight of Cups. But it looks like you got a pretty promising relationship on the horizon. If you are with someone now, you don't have to walk away from your current person. You may have to let go of something that was holding you back, or some kind of an old wound or something. Like, old wounds can jeopardize current relationships even if they're good. So that could be your Eight of Cups if you're with someone. If you're not with someone, you might need to let go of something that's not working. Harsha, should I start going on dates with I that you met on BB? Is I the person's name? Let's see. Should I start to go on dates with, or is it with anyone that you meet? Let's see. Should I start going on dates from BB? Yeah. I would use discretion and listen to your intuition. And you know what? It doesn't hurt to have somebody call your phone so that, if you want to get out of there or you need a way out. Or it also just to let, so that somebody's in contact with you, because I don't trust anyone, especially if you're going out alone. You never know what kind of a lunatic you could meet up with. And I'm not saying that because nothing's coming up that's saying that. That's just me, because people are nuts. I would always let somebody know where you're going and make sure somebody calls you just to make sure that you're okay. And don't get in the car with anybody. Make sure that you get your own way there and your own way back. But yeah, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't go. Man, I can't think of that. I used to have this patchouli oils body wash and deodorant, and you guys are talking. I can't remember. I have to Google it. I don't think it was Jason's. I think it was somebody else. I gotta buy that again. I used to love that. Panoxyl. I think it's a face wash, really, but she said you could use it to wash your armpits. I saw somebody else that was talking about Panoxyl. Cassandra Bankson, is that her name? She's a model, but she's also an esthetician, and she does a lot on her YouTube channel about people that suffer from acne. I mean, I've had acne throughout the years, but not terrible. I don't know how she showed up, and I just started watching her stuff. She tends to go over like skincare lines. And like she tells you what's bullshit and what's not. And like some of these, like it's $5,000, and meanwhile, it's like Vaseline. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, and what she was saying, I don't know what parabens are. Let me be honest here. I don't know what parabens are, but whenever it says it's paraben free, I'm always like, oh, that's got to be good, right? Because why would they advertise it? I think it's actually a preservative. And she said, this is another thing. Like I said, my whole world has kind of been shaken upside down. She said, we want preservatives in our products because they preserve it, and they keep it from having bacteria and crap grow in it. I never thought of it like that. I mean, I don't really use that much. I was using Function of You shampoo. And then I bought the rice soap. You see that? It's rice water soap. And then recently I was using, I switched over to, what do you call it? It's a process. Damn it. What's the matter with me that I can't remember things? It's not keratin. It'll come to me. It's supposed to like strengthen your hair by like adding bonds to it. What the hell is it called? I can't remember. It's like on the tip of my tongue too. Lemon wedge I used to use to clean my face. I still do sometimes. I'll cut it in half and I'll keep it in the bathroom for a day or so. Oh, parabens act like, oh, that's great. So it's more, right. More crap. I gotta look up this. Why I can't remember the name of the stuff I was using in my hair. Anyway, let me do Crystal Love Reading for 2022. That was me, Dylan. Love reading for 2022. Got an Aries coming in that may be of significance. You also have a Leo. You got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Things change for the better for you quickly when you let go of situations or people that are no longer working for you. Leo comes in. You have a new beginning that could lead to success around love next year. Could be with a Taurus. You got a Taurus that comes in that's new energy, and you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. You also have a Capricorn coming in. You may have a lot of choices next year. Make sure that when you move forward into next year, that you're like, don't bring anything with you that you think may hold you back, because the less that you have holding you back, the more options that are going to come in, and the more options, the better, because it seems like 2022 is like exploring, seeing what's out there, seeing what you want, doing what's best for you, and then things start to fall into place for you pretty easily. Aqua, general for the weekend. Negativity moves into the past. Feeling a little bit better, better appreciated or better compensated. Looks like you're also feeling a little bit better prepared. You've got an Aquarius. You've got an Aries coming in. Being guided by the divine moves you over towards greener pastures. A wish comes true. Oh, look, you do have an Aquarius coming in. How do you like that? You could have a new journey on the horizon too this weekend. Julie, life for the next 7 months. Olaplex. That's the name of the stuff I was using. Olaplex. Or I am using. Life for the next 7 months. Yeah, Dylan's better. Thanks. He is better. Okay, over the next 7 months, you have plenty of choices. You've got the Capricorn showing up. You Two of Swords. You're making decisions that actually are like putting yourself first, making decisions that serve you well. Four of Cups in reverse. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Growth, change, and transformations coming in and around your life. I think you could have a steady job in a hospital over the next 7 months. Partnerships are stable around business. You're feeling passionate. You may even be going back to school. You got your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Prussian, I'm with Crystal. Love read. Love read for 2022. Okay, you got a Libra that comes in, and you're feeling very balanced. The hard work that you've put into love, karmically, is coming back to you next year. It looks like Six of Pentacles relationship. It should be a relationship that comes in, that you get out of it what you put into it, and it's very well functioning. It could be with an Aries. It could be with a Libra. You could also have some choices. Somebody comes in and makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you got good luck around love. I think next year you're going to find yourself in a stable relationship that's well functioning, being guided by the divine. You could have choices. Libra and Aries that come in seem very significant. Negativity around love moves into the past, and you start a new soulmate journey. Next year should be a good year. Aqua, what's going to happen with my friendship with SJ? Six of Cups. If this is someone that you've been friends with quite some time, you're going to continue to be friends with them. If you haven't seen them in a while, they're going to come back. You got the Ten of Cups here, the Page of Cups, the Two of Swords. Have a little bit of patience. I think you guys are going to stay friends. If you're going through like a slump, it's going to pass. Whatever it is, it'll pass. Red. How does Gina feel about what happened? Burdened. Undecided. Like she's holding herself back, or she doesn't know what to do. She may be feeling very passionately. I don't know what this situation was, but whatever the situation, like if it was something bad, she's pissed. If it was something good, she's feeling very strongly about it, regardless of what the situation is. I would say it leans more towards she's upset about what happened. Julie, life from 1 year from now. Life 1 year from now. Okay, you're welcome. Well, a year from now, I think financially you're feeling a little bit more stable. I think that you've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You'll probably still be at the same job. It looks like you've got some good luck coming in, and you could be in a stable relationship with the Lovers. You got the Cancer is around. You have a Cancer around you? I can't remember. There's a Cancer around, but there's also the Capricorn. You're no longer feeling stuck or held back. You should be in a well-functioning relationship with the Six of Pentacles. Disappointment should have moved into the past, and you're moving forward in all areas of your life. Finances look good. Work looks good. You may be going back to school, or you may still be in school. And you've got a Libra, a Capricorn, and a Cancer around that look like they're of significance a year from now. But let's see. That's kind of a far way off. Crystal, will I be married? And if so, when? Yeah, I think that you will get married. Yeah, I don't know exactly when. Maybe within the next 3 years. I can't swear to the timing on that. Oh, good night, Prussian. What are those little squirrels? That's really cute. Oh no, they're what are they called? Groundhogs? Red. Is she upset with me or herself? Is she upset with me? Is she upset with herself? She's upset with herself, but the Fool is in reverse. There's more that, like, she's going to talk more to you. More is going to come out about whatever it is. With the Fool in reverse, you're going to find out more, and it might make things make a little bit more sense. Or it could also clear the air. Oh, Sabrina did Cash App. If you can send the question with a blue heart, I will answer it. Oh, Mel, if you're going to go, let me do your question. Send your question before you go. I'll give E a second chance. Will he change? I think if she gives him a second chance, she's going to be disappointed. Yeah. I mean, he might say that he's going to change. He may change for a couple of weeks and be on his best behavior. But he has not gone through any great transformation that's made him a different person. Mel, updated love reading. Well, you got the Chariot here. Things could be moving forward pretty quickly. With the Magician, the ability to manifest that if that's what you're looking for. You got the Lover's card here, soulmate connection. Good luck comes in and things move forward. Hangman's in reverse. You're no longer holding yourself back or feeling stuck. You might have decisions to make around love. There may be more than one option around you, but I think that you make a decision to walk away from something that you feel no longer serves you, and I think you move in a new direction. It looks like laying down the law, setting up boundaries would serve you well. You got a new journey on the horizon that could lead to long-term commitment. Let's see what happens. It looks good. Crystal, will I meet my future husband in 2022? Let's see. You could. You got a 70% chance. Yes, you will. Sabrina, will I get married or find my soulmate, and what's their sign? You don't just have one soulmate. You have more. There's plenty of soulmates out there. Will I get married? You will get married, but I can't give you their soulmate, your soulmate sign, because we have more than one soulmate. But I think you do have a marriage in this lifetime, like a regular committed marriage. Julie, no Cancer beings as of yet, so we'll see me in my life 6 months from now. Let's see. I think you will be, yeah. Gerard, I want to know if my best friend Michael is okay. He hasn't contacted me since yesterday. I think he's okay, yeah. He may be busy. It also looks like he may be holding himself back. He could have a lot going on. If you haven't reached out to him, I would reach out to him. I don't see any reason why not. But I think you'll hear from him soon, whether you reach out or you don't. Full moon. How does my dad's side of the family think that my energy and feelings are towards them right now? They may not all agree, and they may not all be picking up the same amount of negativity, but for the most part, I think that they may be a little upset with you. And I think that I don't know if it's okay. Stupid thing. Stacy, should I do the Interesting Times project or the Medical Devices project? Okay, should I do the Medical Times should I do the Interesting Times project? Should I do the Medical Devices project? I would do the Medical Devices project. Empress, love reading. You may be feeling a little bit stuck around love, but out of the clear blue sky, you could have a new person show up. The Ace of Cups shows up, which is the love cup is full, and it may be with a Sagittarius. Eight of Pentacles is here. So I don't know if it's that you meet this person around school or they have a connection to school. You also have a Libra. So let's see what happens. Jenny, what's coming towards me in love for the rest of the year? Well, you've got the world at your feet. Things seem to change for you for the better quickly, and you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. You're no longer holding yourself back. A water sign enters. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have a wish around love. Things start to move forward pretty quickly. Once you meet this person, things may just fall into place. It should be a well-functioning Six of Pentacles relationship. Things look good. Who else here haven't I answered for? Passion for life. Should I text the Libra S today or wait for her for a couple of days? Should I text the Libra today? Should I wait? I would text today. I don't think you need to wait. Spiritually Beautiful. What's the truth that's going on with KR and Evelyn? What's the truth that's going on with KR and Evelyn? Well, it's kind of a crazy situation. I don't know what their relationship is to one another. But there's a third party that's interfering with them, with the Three of Cups in reverse. The Two of Cups, there may be more going on than meets the eye. But there's negativity all over that situation. Maybe it's one person wants things to move forward and the other one doesn't. I don't know. There's a lot of madness here. It's like a third party interferes, but yet, and there's negativity around, but it doesn't look like they're a couple. So I don't know how a third party is interfering. Maybe one person wants to move forward and the other person doesn't want to move forward. It looks like it's very messy. And there's a lot of deceit around it, or they lie about things. They're not honest. I don't know if they're not honest with each other, or they're lying to other people, or, yeah, it's messy. Libra love, general for tomorrow. You got money coming in. Maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It also looks like you have a wish, put it out into the universe. And you could be starting a new journey on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Full moon. I didn't hear the answer earlier. My question is, how does my dad's side of the family think? Okay, I said, most of them feel that you feel negatively towards them, or they feel your distance. I think that not everybody feels that. Some people may be clueless, but they're starting, I think that they're starting to get that you're detaching or that you have an issue with them. I don't think everybody feels it though. I think it's only some of them. And it's probably women, like older women. I think that the men are probably a little bit more detached. Yeah, like the men may think that you're just busy or whatever, but the women may think that you have a real problem. Denny, general reading for September. General reading for September. You've got a little bit of mild anxiety, but it seems to move into the past pretty quickly. Six of Pentacles, you should be feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, business, and especially around work partnerships. Five of Pentacles in reverse could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. might have the opportunity to travel. You got travel coming in on the horizon. No longer feeling so stuck, and something happens in September that makes you very happy. That could be around finances or business. Julie, will C and I be lovers in 7 months from now, or moving forward, or as just friends? Um, well, if you're not with anyone else in 7 months, your relationship with him is going to kind of be the way it is now, where I don't think you're in a committed relationship, but I think you're still seeing him more than just as a friend. It depends on whether or not you decide to move forward with someone else. Sabrina, may I have a love reading? Sure. Well, you got the love cup full here. So love is coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, divine guidance puts you at the right place at the right time, and you could meet in Aries. That relationship, if you decide to move forward with it, would be successful. It also looks like you have a Taurus that comes in. And you're feeling prepared and ready for your love life to move forward. You should have a couple of options with the Seven of Cups. You have choices. Next relationship you enter has good luck around it, and it looks like it's a well-functioning, committed love relationship. You have a wish around love, put it out into the universe. If you're not in a committed relationship right now, you should find yourself in one before the end of the fall or maybe early winter of this year. Aries and Taurus come up very strong around you. Full moon. Did the Virgo know it was me who commented on her Instagram, and if so, how did she feel? She didn't know it was you. Now, how did she not know it was you? You use a phony name? She didn't know it was you. How did she not know it's you? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Social media is going to kill everyone. Julie, is that the same Libra guy still hanging out with me a year from now? I think he's getting frustrated. I don't know if it's him. No, you and him may be friends, but I don't think. I don't think he comes back as or he lasts as a romantic option. I think it may be somebody else. Darlene, Avery's funny, right? How does she know to do that? She watches me, so she imitates. That's fun. It's funny. Darlene, love reading. Well, you have the Magician here. You have the ability to manifest new opportunities. It also looks like the next relationship, or if you're in a relationship right now, it should be well-functioning. Six of Pentacles. You get out of it what you put into it, and it's just easy. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Things could change for the better for you quickly, and a successful relationship can come in if you're not with anyone right now, with a Leo. Got a Leo coming in. Anxiety around love is moving into the past. You also have a water sign that comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, with the love cup full. You may be feeling undecided about that person when they first move, when they first show up. But if you decided to start a new journey, it could be very successful. I would say keep your eyes open for a Leo and also a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But your love life seems to be moving forward regardless. Vihar, financial for the rest of the year. Things should change for you for the better quickly when money comes in. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, especially around business opportunities or business partners. You might need to have a little bit of patience. Just hang in there. Anxiety moves into the past. Your finances improve. Julie, see no commitment from him. What's his problem? 7 months from now, he should know no harm. Well, I think you have other options that come in. So I don't know. You may not. You may have other options that come in, and you might not choose him because you might feel like he's always half in and half out. I can't say that you're going to have a commitment from him in the next 7 months because there's other people coming in. I mean, you've got there's a Leo around you right now. You've got that Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you're not going to sit around and wait for him. If he doesn't make a decision quickly, you'll move on to something else. Full moon, can you deep digger? Deep digger. Dig deeper and find more about how my dad's side of the family thinks that I feel towards them right now. I keep having dreams about them. Well, they may feel that you're using control and manipulation of the situation. You're controlling and you're manipulating it. They may think that that's because they make you feel stuck, or that they make you feel or that because you feel like you put in a lot of hard work and you didn't see a payoff. They may also feel like they need to have patience with you. They could also feel like this is a situation or a moment that you're going to grow out of, that you're going to move past. I don't really feel, though, that it's men. I feel like it's the women that are talking. I don't know. I don't know if the men haven't noticed. It's like female energy that's talking. I think overall, it's women that have an issue. They think that you're either going through something, that it's some sort of a phase, and that you're going to get past it. That's what I think they're thinking. And I think that somebody may feel like, no, I think that he really doesn't like us, or he's really disconnecting. But I don't think they all feel that way. I think that they look at it more of it's like a phase. And for some reason, I don't really feel like the men are involved. I could be wrong, but it seems like it's women. And I would say older women. Like, I don't think it's like teenagers. I think it's like older women. If you've been dreaming about them, though, it could be you're dreaming about them because they have an effect on you. And that's in your subconscious, and that's why. I had a bizarre dream last night. I can't remember it right now. Excuse me, I don't remember what it was, but it was weird. Who haven't I gotten to yet? Dragon. How will me and my person's celebration be like on this special day? It should be okay, but you may feel a little anxious, or you may feel like something doesn't go according to plan, and it could be a little disappointing. There's a little bit of sharp energy around it. Anthony, love messages from Cancer. She may be feeling very negative because she could be feeling very disrespected in her life, very out of balance. And she also may be suffering from a little bit of like sharp energy and anxiety. She probably would tell you that she's going through a very rough time right now. Um, and she may tell you that she's thoroughly disappointed in life itself. She's disappointed in that guy. She may be heartbroken by him, or she may have been heartbroken by him. She could be getting over it by now. But it's like she had so much faith in that situation and where her life was going, and then it's like she hit like a fucking wall. Yeah, like it's like when like January and like COVID hit. I don't know if that's the same time that the guy, but it's like it's almost like everything for her seemed to be going really well, and everything just kind of fell apart. Julie, have I had a visit recently? Like my friend Rachel does? Let's see. Oh yeah, you have. Yeah. Full Moon, I just received my counting test grade. Was my score similar to the rest of the class and my average grade passing? Wait a second, I just received my accounting test grade right now. Was my score similar to the rest of the class on average? Yeah, I think it was similar to the class. I think you did pass it. Got success here. You should have passed it. Saho, my ex Ash Hook's feelings for me. Well, I think he's always going to care about you, but there's disappointment here. You may be feeling brokenhearted about it. I think his life is moving forward in a different direction. I don't think he's looking to reconnect. I think that his life is, he made a decision and that's where he's headed. Like he's moving in a different direction. Does he think about you and miss you from time to time? Yes, and I think he'll always care about you, but I don't think he's coming back. Not now, anyways. Divine Cancer, what is SD currently thinking and feeling about me? SD seems to think that you're a very strong, well-grounded person who's very successful, attractive and a little bit mysterious, kind-hearted and sincere and well-balanced. Someone who's pretty intriguing. Sydney, does Eric still care or have feelings for me? I think he cares for you. I think he's always going to care for you. I don't know if he's got romantic feelings, though, at this point. Lady Sunshine, I went to a job interview yesterday. Will they hire me or will I get a job elsewhere? Okay, will they hire me? Will I get a job elsewhere? Well, it's slow and steady wins the race around the place that you interviewed at, but you do have a new journey on the horizon. I think that they're going to end up hiring you. And maybe it might take time though. It's so annoying these days. Like instead of like they have like 18 interviews, you got to meet 74 people. That's the annoying part. It could take a while, but yeah, I think that they'll hire you. It just might not happen fast. And you could have more opportunities too. I wouldn't stop interviewing. If other interviews come up, I would take them. Vanessa, what do you see coming my way in love? Okay, if you're not with anyone right now, you got a little bit of good luck coming in, and with it, a Capricorn and a Libra. It also looks like the weight of the world melts off your shoulders around love. A new beginning is on the horizon that has long-term commitment potential. Cause for celebration comes in when you listen to your intuition. Opportunity comes in out of the blue when you least expect it, and you're being guided by the divine. Someone makes you a very passionate offer that would be very hard to turn down. See what happens. You got some good opportunities coming in. Ajit, what does D think of me? Thinks you're attractive, intelligent, kind-hearted, sincere, well-balanced, well-prepared, and intuitive. Julie, curious to know if she's experiences the same similar visit as Rachel. I think he does, but I don't know how aware he is of it. He may not be that aware just yet. That love reading. Romance is heating up with the Knight of Cups. If you're with someone, great committed relationship, things look wonderful. If you're not with anyone, you have a wish, put it out into the universe, and you have a Six of Pentacles relationship, which is highly functioning, coming in. Things change for the better for you quickly. Success comes in. Being guided by the divine brings in good luck, good karma. You've got plenty of opportunity here. You got a Libra, a Leo, and a Capricorn coming in. Divine darkness. Ends thoughts and feelings about me. Well, they don't think that you hold yourself back. They think that you're well prepared. They think that you're a kind, caring person who's hardworking, intelligent, stable, and you have a lot of potential. I would say this person has a lot of respect for you, and they think that you're genuinely a happy person. Unit. What does Velasco think about me? Thinks that you're serene, peaceful, creative, unique, maybe a little bit mysterious, attractive, has a lot of respect for you. Thinks that, well, may feel like you're very successful and think that things could change for the better between the two of you pretty quickly. Jay, have any of the driving supervisors heard of me? I've built a bit of a reputation at that place. So what is their thoughts of me based on what they've heard? I think they think pretty highly of you. It's like they think you don't hold yourself back. You're stable at worker. You're reliable. You're dependable. You're grounded. You have a lot of, you're very intelligent and you have a strong work ethic. Yeah, I think everybody pretty much knows that. Nunit, what does Terrence think about me? Thinks that you're perseverant, kind-hearted, sincere, happy. You have a good personality. You're caring, nurturing. May think that you're very intelligent or very well-educated or smart. It's like brains. You got strong brains. Thinks that you're passionate, attractive, and kind. Love and light. I can't really answer if someone is going to die because I don't, yeah, I can't really answer that. Like, I can't tell you when someone's going to die. I don't know. Like, we can't make those decisions. I would say that this person might have a long road ahead of them. I don't see death here right now. I don't see transformation or anything like that. And the Hangman is in reverse, which could indicate that things pick up or that things start to move forward. But like I said, I can't swear to something like that because we're not in control of that. So that's kind of like you kind of have to wait and see. You know, my friend who I used to go, the woman that reads me, I still go to her, although I don't go nearly as often as I used to. I used to go with my one friend, and we would go like every other week. Now, she used to tell my friend that around the time that you meet the person that you're going to marry, you're going to have kind of a hard time because your parents' health will be starting to decline. Now, I'm going to say that we probably started seeing that woman in 2003. My friend met the guy that she was going to marry in 2008. Her mom's alive. Her mom had a battle with breast cancer last year, but she recovered. Her father just passed away last December, and that's 2020. So that's like 12 years, right? That's a long time. So, like, and my friend used to get nervous. She used to be like, well, you know, I worry about my parents' health. And, I mean, I think it's a concern, you know, for everybody. I think that just worrying about people's health in general, especially with all this nonsense going on. But, like, sometimes you could think that something is going to be much worse than it is, and vice versa. Like, sometimes somebody's, you know, like, you think they're never going to recover, and then all of a sudden they turn around. And then sometimes you think, oh, well, shit, somebody's health doesn't feel that great. And you may think, like with the way that we kind of interpreted that is that my friend was very concerned with her father because he had some serious health issues. He had a couple of heart attacks. He had pancreatic cancer at one point, which nobody survives. But he did. He had a certain procedure that was called the Whipple procedure, and he survived and lived like another 20 years. And that was like a really risky surgery. I don't know if it is anymore. That was a long time ago. I want to say he had that done in like 2000 or 2001. So like another 20 years. You know, he had a couple of heart attacks years ago. So, like, sometimes with health, it's not really, like, I feel like it's hard. That's a hard thing. Anyway. Cora, how does TJ feel about me? How does TJ feel about Cora? Well, it has a lot of respect for you. Thinks pretty highly of you. Thinks you're attractive, successful, kind-hearted, sincere, stable, intuitive, and attractive. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for? Oh, send it. Send the question. Oh, I didn't see that one. Like, how did I not see it? Does Terrence like me more than he puts on? I think he does, yeah. I think he does. I think he likes to play it cool and he doesn't like to be vulnerable. Full moon, what kind of vibes do people at school get from me? I think that for the most part they've got a lot of respect for you. They may think that you're very strong, very grounded, very intelligent, and very intuitive. Jay, what zodiac sign told the driving superiors about me? Well, it may have been more than one person. Your perseverance seems to speak for itself. An earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and also a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It may have been more than one person. It may have been a couple of people that you work around. Aries, the best sign. How does my ex Tavon feel about me? Thinks that you're well balanced, attractive, successful, kind-hearted, sincere, nurturing, well prepared, like street smart and intuitive, creative and unique. Princess Kajsoj. Is my crush nervous around me? Not really. They're pretty they feel pretty stable. Broken heart. What are R and F's feelings for me? I think that you have a lot of potential. You're very passionate. Love cup is full, so they may care about you a lot. They think that you're spontaneous, adventurous, intuitive. They may think that you're a loyal, trusted friend. You're reliable, creative, unique, and kind. Full moon. Earlier you said that people at school think that I'm intuitive. What about me gives that impression to them that I am intuitive? It may be something that you talk about. There's something that you give off in communication. They also may think you're creative and unique. The people that know you or that are interact with you, it may be stuff that you say. You may kind of drop things that nobody else would know, or you pick up on things that nobody else picks up. Yeah, intuitive. I mean, intuition. Vanessa, do you see a new job opportunity coming my way? Sometime this fall. Zodiac Lover Starseed. How does my dad see me? Thinks that you're very grounded, very stable, a very strong personality. Doesn't always think that you live up to your potential, which I think is a typical dad thing. I think he thinks that you're very smart, intelligent. You have a lot of potential to be very successful. Prettiest girl. Does the job I applied to in my census pay $60 per hour? Does the job I applied for pay $60 per hour? I don't think so. There's something that's very disappointing that comes up around that. Oh, Mountain, that's okay. Is it this one? The how does KH and RH view SF? Okay, they think that SF is honest, kind-hearted, sincere, intuitive, grounded, perseverant, well-balanced, hardworking, responsible but yet spontaneous. So responsible when they need to be, but they have like a fun side. And overall may think pretty highly of this person. They got a lot of respect for it, this person. Abhishek. Can my spirit guides tell me something about me that I don't know? Okay, let's check the spirit cards. I think that that's a process, getting to know yourself. I'll explain more, but this is what the spirit cards say. Five of Earth. Fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Eight of Water. A desire to move on. The search for something more meaningful. Spiritual and emotional growth. Six of Fire. Victory, good news is on its way, public recognition or awards. It doesn't really tell you much about yourself. It tells you kind of what's going on now. So, like, I don't know how old you are, but like as you kind of go through life, I feel sometimes I look back on my life and I can't believe I was that person. Like, what was I thinking? And I think that, like, as you grow and develop and experience certain things, you change. And, like, for example, when I was younger, I didn't have a whole lot of drive. Like, not that I didn't, like, I feel like I needed somebody to tell me what to do. And I think that that probably came from, like, my mother always had to make my decisions, you know, like that, like I had to wear what she liked, like when I was little, right? We had to decorate my room the way she liked because that's how she wanted things. So I think I didn't really have a lot of, I still think I struggle with decision making because, like, I have a hard time making decisions. But I think that when I was younger, I really needed somebody to tell me what to do. And I remember at one point, like, you know how they say to you, when life gets painful enough, that's when you'll make a change? That was me. Like, I couldn't make a change until I was forced, because it was too painful to stay in the situation that I was in. I needed a good kick in the ass. But somehow I grew past that. I'm not that person anymore. Like, now it's like, but even like I started to take more charge. Even though I have a hard time making decisions, like, I decided to buy my house. I decided to, I'm just making my decisions now. And I think that my mother, who died a really long time ago, would be surprised that what kind of a person I am now, because I think that I'm so different from the person that she knew. And I don't think that she ever would have saw me as this person. I think she probably would have thought that I would have been more dependent on other people. I don't think that she would have thought of me as being independent. And I don't think that I ever thought about being independent when I was younger. So as far as learning things about yourself, I think that you're going to learn so much about yourself as you go through life. And that you may even shock yourself. You might be like, wow, I never expected that I would be here. Or that this is how I would turn out. Because I was always so much like that. Like, my whole life, I always wanted to get married. That was such a priority to me. I always wanted a boyfriend. Never really had many relationships at all, and none in high school. But my relationships lasted they lasted a really long time, but there was not many of them. Where like I had friends that like would go have like 3 or 4 boyfriends a year. That wasn't me. Anyhow, but I still thought that I would get married. Now I'm like, I have no desire to get married. I can't believe I was that person. Like, it's like you just grow and change so much. But I don't know that anybody else in spirits, I don't think that they can tell you that, because I think you have to experience things in order to get to that place. Like, you can't tell someone, well, don't be afraid of that and just go and do that. And like, they have to do it. It would be nice if we could fix other people's problems, but nobody can fix anyone else's problems but themselves. And I feel like it's the same way with spirit guides. Like, they're there to guide you, but they can't tell you stuff about yourself, because you have to figure that out. And I think you figure it out through life. Anyway, that was a big windbag thing, so I'll shut up. Autumn. I don't see the question yet. Oh, there we go. Will B make a move before the end of the year? Yeah, I think so. Julie. Will I still get it at Wood Hospital, the one that I emailed you about? I applied over this weekend and I got distracted this week. I think you could still get it. Yeah, perseverance could pay off around that situation if you do whatever it is that you need to do. What time is it? It's 12:30. Okay, can we cut off the super chats so I can wrap this up? And I'll be back on tomorrow, probably in the afternoon. Aries Star, how does my mom think and feel about me? She could be a little annoyed with you right now, or in the near future she may get annoyed with you over something. It's not a big deal. The negativity moves into the past pretty quickly. She thinks you're genuinely a happy person and that you have a lot of potential. Thinks that you're kind-hearted, sincere, grounded, and stable. Sometimes you sell yourself short. Parents always think like that. Thinks that things are going to change for you for the better quickly. You might need to let go of something that no longer serves you. She seems to think that you have a lot of potential and that you're genuinely a kind, caring person. Alex Lancaster, how is Thomas feeling? He seems to be feeling much better. I don't know what was going on, but negativity's just moved into the past, and he's feeling a little bit more like the love cup is full. He also may be feeling very passionately about whatever's going on in his life, although he's a little bit undecided or unsure of what direction he wants to move in or what he's going to do next. He's got success coming in around him and cause for celebration coming in around him. He may be a little overwhelmed. He could be feeling a little bit overwhelmed, but he's got good stuff coming in. Could be overwhelming. Maggie, what will the first date with the Taurus be? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what your first date's going to be. You got to discuss that with them. Adriana, general. You've got feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. You've got new options coming in. You've got a Libra, a Capricorn, a Sagittarius. You got a committed relationship on the horizon. You've got the world at your feet, feeling better respected in personal relationships, and you could be traveling. You got nice stuff coming in. Anybody else I didn't get to? Maggie, if you want to answer a different question, Hanuman, I didn't answer. Because I can't predict a date that is not set up, and free will decides that. So I can't tell you what your first date's going to be because I don't know. I don't know when it's going to be. Like you have to plan that with someone. Like I can answer, will you go on a date? Or will I be in a relationship? But I can't tell you every detail that goes on in the relationship. I don't know. Hanuman for the weekend. Your perseverance pays off. Cause for celebration comes in. Life comes back into balance. You might be making a decision to move forward with a love situation. And you got money coming in. 9 of Pentacles. There's money coming in. Maggie, how does P feel about me? Thinks that you're smart, intelligent, intuitive, successful, kind-hearted, sincere. I may think that you're very smart and intelligent. That's it. I got through that. I got everyone. I haven't skipped over anyone, right? All right, then that's it for me. I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what time. In the afternoon sometime. All right, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a great night. Bye-bye.